Hello, this is Tony from Photozblog, and I'm going to show you another little do-it-yourself build. This goes along with my do-it-yourself DSLR rig. Some people have asked me about the shoulder mount, and I wanted to kind of show you what my build is. The original one that was on there that a lot of people saw was basically a bent piece of metal that had some foam put on there to add some padding. I did a new one that's a little bit simpler to build, and I like it a bit better. So that's what this is. So basically what we have here is a piece of foam that's contoured, and that is glued onto a piece of metal. This is 16 gauge stainless. You can use aluminum, you could use steel. It's essentially 2 inches wide by 5 3/4 long. Basically I cut the length based on the length of my piece of foam here. So it's pretty simple. Drilled 2 holes based on the holes for my clamp system that clamps onto the unit. And then I've got some 20mm screws that kind of holds it all together. So anyway, what I did was I took the piece of metal and this foam is not anything that you have to fabricate. You can actually get this at music stores that carry things for violins. This is actually a shoulder rest for a violin, and so this is just how it comes. I didn't have to modify it really in any way except for putting some holes in there so I could thread the screws through. So all I did was I took my piece of metal, I used spray adhesive like Super 90 from 3M, had it sprayed, and then I just glued this down on top, and then that's how the pieces were attached. Before that I had drilled holes, and to figure out where the holes are, to make holes in the bottom, I just basically used a small nail to puncture through to find the points on the other side. And then once I knew where I had to go down in order to open up the holes a little bit more for the screws to easily go down in there, what I did was I took a screwdriver, I heated it up a little bit with the torch, got that hot, and then basically I went straight down through there and melted it through and opened it up a little bit and melted all that away. So it opens up real nicely, easily, to get rid of the foam. You just don't want to breathe in those fumes. Then you take your 20mm screws and just pop them in, so they just go through there nice and easy. And then this is going to be your bottom plate, and this will go through your rig on the back side where your shoulder piece is going to be. And it's nice because it's all adjustable. Then you're just going to have these pieces placed on to clamp it in place, and you can easily get in there to basically screw it all together. So anyway, so I can just go in there, clamp it down once I get it onto my rig, and that way everything's kind of snugged up. Just gonna get it down so you can easily screw it together. And this allows you to get in there, adjust it forward or backwards based on what your needs are for comfort. So, and it's nice because it does take this is the front, and this takes the shape of your shoulder. It's nice and rather thick, so it's rather comfortable, and you don't feel those screw heads at all. They're deep enough in that it's not a problem. You just want to kind of center it based on the width of your shoulder mount there. So that's it. If you have any other questions, drop me a line on my comments at photozblog.com. And if you have any more do-it-yourself things you want to know about, just drop me a line. Thanks.